If I were you, instead of adjusting the marketing and the messaging and the avatar, so I would be trying to put 80% of my daily budget towards scaling the DM ads. That would be like my goal no matter what. And since you're profitable with the ads, my strongest recommendation is this is actually what allowed us to really start hitting scale with ads. Was instead of me saying like, oh, I'll scale what's profitable, let's like I'll spend more money every month I would look at last month's P&L and I would say, okay, I'm going to spend 20% of last month's cash collected on my ad spend in this coming up month. And so instead of being like, oh, when the ads are good, let me scale it, it was now like, okay, I have to spend like say $250,000 on ads this month. And so then that's going to change how I approach this. It's not just like, oh, let's scale it if it's profitable. It's like, well, then I need to come up with 20 new creatives this month or 30 new creatives this month, and I need to actually not be afraid to increase the budget. And so our media buyer literally has a minimum amount of spend that he has to spend every single day. Like it's not a max spend, it's a minimum amount of spend. And that also forces you to be like, okay, for me, it makes me take my business more seriously because you're burning through so much cash every single day. You're like, fuck, I got to do this for real.
Yeah.
But I would strongly suggest looking at your marketing budget that way, especially in a scenario like you, where not only do you have great margins as far as fulfillment is concerned, but you have a great CAC. So, like, even if your CAC increased by $1,000, let's say from $2,000 to $3,000, but you were able to increase your budget by 100%, you were able to double it, that would be massive for your business. You know what I mean? That could see serious growth for you. So, my first thought here would be set a budget on the DM ads and then focus on scaling that every single day, irregardless of what we're doing with marketing, messaging, funnel changes, et cetera, AKA more of what's working. Then, because I know you're probably like me and you want to tinker around with shit, I'm taking the
Yeah.
20% of my time, energy, effort, and ad spend. And now let's try to increase the efficiency of the funnel. But for you, I think that the first step I would be taking to increase the efficiency of the funnel was not DM ads to new avatar and a VSL. It would be DM ads to a VSL ad, to a VSL funnel. That would be the like literally same messaging, same almost everything. I'm just transferring it over into the VSL. See if I can get that to work. Let's say that will work because I bet you it will if you do it correctly because it's all
Yeah.
roughly the same thing. Well, now we're transferring that 80% of the budget over to this VSL thing. We're cranking that up. And now it's 10 times easier to adjust the ideal avatar or create different entry points. And I'm actually going to show you a few cool ways that I do that on this call, but create a few different entry points on that same VSL funnel. And that's the new 20% that you're testing, right? And getting yourself out of the DM ads, I think will also allow you, because I do see most DM campaigns break down around 250K a month in cash collected like that. Like it's impressive you guys are doing that right now, but almost always there's some inefficiencies. Now, granted, this is maybe before the use of AI inside of it, so maybe you could be able to do it. But that would be my like 1-2 step. There would be like I guess 3 steps: normalize and start scaling the DM ads for what was working in the past. Copy and paste it over to the VSL funnel, which we'll talk about here in a second, and then test a new ideal avatar. If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.